Today I want to talk to you about LastPass, and periodically in the news you'll hear about LastPass getting hacked. I want to answer the question, should you be concerned when you read news stories about LastPass being hacked? Now if you think about it, all of your crown jewels in your life, all of your username and passwords are all stored up in LastPass's cloud. Should that concern me? The short answer is no, and let's talk about why. So the way LastPass works is you take all of your username and passwords, you put them in a lockbox, and then you send them off to LastPass. Now, the key to locking that box at LastPass is only held locally. That key never gets sent to LastPass. Well, how does that key even get created? Well, LastPass takes your username, your password, and they use this thing called a one-way hashing algorithm, or what I like to call PFM, pure freaking magic, and they create your encryption key. So you take your username, password, PFM, you create your encryption key to put your passwords inside your vault, lock them, and then you send the vault off to LastPass. So the only thing that's actually stored up in their cloud is your vault. When you want to get your passwords back, they send you the vault, you take your key, you unlock it, and you can view your passwords. Now the next question is, well, how does LastPass even know who I am? They say they don't store the master password in their system. How do they know who I am? Well, it works very similar to how the encryption key formulation works. They take your username, your password, and what I like to call PFM2, or a different one-way hashing algorithm, to create what they call the hash login. So you take your local hash login that they've created, it's a unique way of identifying you, you send that to LastPass, they see if it matches their records. If it does, they'll send you your password vault, and then you can unlock it with your local encryption key. Now, back to the issue of hacking. I'm not as concerned if the actual contents of the database at LastPass are exposed, because we talked through all of the hashing and encryption mechanisms. What does concern me is if the software has a vulnerability or is somehow compromised locally. If you have a keylogger or something gets on your system or someone else has access to your password, then it's possible to unlock your vault because your encryption key is local. So any software, any vulnerabilities that can mess with that local encryption key, I am concerned about. Less concerned about the data stored in the cloud itself. So if you have even more questions, I've included a link to a YouTube video where I go much more detail about encryption keys, one-way hash algorithms, and how LastPass works in great detail. I hope you learned a little bit today and you feel a little bit safer with using LastPass.